The storm is strengthening. It's part of a bigger line that we are going to be watching out for, especially because, as Danielle was mentioning earlier, I mean, you might have noticed some spots of sunshine. While that might sound pleasant, it's not good when it comes to storm formation because it's just energy for the atmosphere. You get all of that heat, you get all the moisture. You know, you stepped outside the door today, I'm sure, and you felt how muggy it was. That is a bad combination. It means we could see some strong storms, which is exactly what we're seeing for Carroll County right now. So again, my friends in Benton, Carroll, Decatur, Henderson counties, you guys need to take cover. We have a confirmed tornado on the ground near Wildersville and Natchez Trace State Park, moving east at 30 miles an hour. Danielle, I see you zooming in there.
Yes, I'm zooming. Yeah, I'm looking at I'm just trying to show where Wildersville is so I can show people. Basically, it's like right in this area here. I'm going to circle probably right down in this area. Right in here is where it would be between Wildersville and Clarksburg, like we've been talking about. It's probably going to go over Interstate 40 very, very soon if it hasn't done it already, folks. And then we'll...
let me just jump in real quick. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Danielle. New report from Sam Schamberger with the National Weather Service. Memphis getting a report of a tornado now in Carroll County near Clarksburg. That storm still obviously west of Nashville, but for our friends in Carroll County, that's another thing that we do want to watch out for. Now, it's not clear if this is the same tornado. It does not seem like that considering the location, obviously quite a bit further north. So we are very, very much watching out for this cell right here. It does not seem to be a case of confusion in terms of the area with the first tornado. It does seem to be a separate report here. So anyone near Clarksburg, now we're watching out very much for you as well. So again, we had that first report coming in from a tornado on the ground near Wildersville, Natchez Trace State Park. Now we've got a new report of a tornado on the ground in Carroll County near Clarksburg. So that is something.
Those are really close to each other. So let me just show you it. On the map here. We're going to zoom down. We're going to show you that area so you can kind of see this here. I'm going to go over to Weather 1 real quick and just zoom down to that area. You can see where Wildersville is and Clarksburg. They're right near each other, so that's that same cell. You see that, Clarksburg, Wildersville. This is the same area I was just telling you about. You got to take your tornado precautions, right? So this is a cell. Now it's probably east of Clarksburg for sure, north of Wildersville to the east. Holiday, you need to start thinking about your tornado precautions. And by the way, it's over 22 now. Some road markers, though, will cross over Interstate 40 here very, very shortly. And then there's 641 where 40 meets 641. That would be another area of concern. So really, southernmost Benton County, northernmost Decatur County, and then southeast Carroll County. You folks all need to be taking your tornado precautions because this storm has already dropped a tornado. We saw it on the debris tracker showing that there was some debris flying. They had it confirmed by a spotter saying they saw the tornado back when it was just, I would say, west of the Clarksburg area. So may not be producing one currently, but did already. So it's something where we really need to pay attention to the storm. And if you know any friends where I'm talking about, I know it's a pretty rural area, but still, you need to call them and tell them to take their tornado precautions. They need to do this very, very seriously. There's that bright green. Uh-oh, it doesn't look as good now. It looks actually brighter. Bright green, bright red, right in there, right to the east of Clarksburg there. So we're going to have to watch that one. It looks like it might tighten up just a touch. That's not great. I did put a storm tracker on this one again for you folks as it moves to the south and east, and it moves at about 30 miles an hour. So it is going to be near New Safford at 7:23. So you've got just about less than 20 minutes or so. I'd say 15 minutes before it's over your area. Jeanette would see this at about 7:31. Pineview, 7:48. Perry County at about 8:05, and then Linden 8:06. Chestnut Grove would see this at about 8:07. So folks, again, between Wildersville and between Clarksburg is the tornado warned storm. However, this entire area has spin. This entire area has energy, and we now have an entire line from Trigg County down through Stewart County. And I don't like the look of this one as it's moving into Houston County. It's got a little bow to it. That's going to be some intense winds going towards Erin. Then we've got it down towards Waverly, down over Benton County there. And there's a lot of lightning jumping up in that area in particular here. Luckily, thank goodness, I've been looking for the bright green and bright red. I'd say there's two little areas here that I'd be watching, but both of them look very broad-based right now, which is great news. Let's hope it stays that way, but I don't like the formation of that line right there. So we'll have to watch that one. Again, this is east of Big Sandy, west of Erin. Erin heads up. Definitely going to have some strong winds. Slade, you'd be up next for this one. Charlotte, even Clarksburg now. You're going to get in on some of this action very soon. So I did put a fresh storm tracker on this cell as it goes into this area, this entire line, as you can see, there's a tornado warning storm. It is kind of detached from this line of storms. None of those are severe right now, but it's not to say one can pop and turn severe very quickly. So Clarksville, you would see this at about 7:49, 8:14 in Dickson, Pleasant View, 8:31, Springfield, 8:41, Goodlettsville, 9:10, Nashville, about 9:15, and maybe slightly sooner than this, by the way. Don't take these times for exact measurement. Gallatin, 9:35, and then Lebanon would see this at about 10:05. But if you live in southeast Carroll County, if you live in southern Benton County, or northern Decatur County, you need to take your tornado precautions right now. We have a cell that has produced already a tornado on the ground at one point when it was west of Clarksville, or Clarksburg, excuse me, and it is, it's important to do this. So you need to go down to a room with no windows, go down to the lowest level, center of a room, a basement, a bathroom, closet. You know the drill. Protect your head and neck, and make sure you grab your, smartphone so you can stream us. You're going to probably lose power with this storm. There's a lot of wind with this and a lot of heavy downpours, so just be prepared for that. I want to show you Clarksville's picture right here. You can see it's 80 degrees. They're going to start to see storms in here very shortly from that line of storms there. And then I also wanted to show you real quick Dickson too, because Dixon's about to get hit with some storms too, where it's currently 80 degrees. But here's the idea. It's very warm. It's very muggy outside. So that is not good news, because that's a recipe to get storms going. So we're going to have to watch this entire line for the rest of the night. And just to let you know, the Storm Prediction Center has put this area under that 2% risk. And that is why we've been staying with you. We've had a tornado warning now for almost an hour on the same cell, actually probably over an hour now, that we've been watching the same cell that started really in the northern section of Carroll County. And now it's in the southeast corner of Carroll County, and that is why we have that tornado warning in effect, and it is in effect until 7:15. Again, the cell is now east of Clarksburg, northeast of Wildersville, crossing 40, heading to northern Decatur County. Let me just get to some roads. If this cell holds together, Joe Holiday Road would be in the impact, Prospect Road, down to Jeanette Holiday Road. There's the Not Just Trace Road. I see that, so we'll be going over that one too. And then in Benton County, it would be near Stokes Road, Westport Road, you're about to get hit hard, Park Road, Kirk Trail. And really, it's the town of Holiday that I'd be concerned. Highway 192, it's about to go over you too. So, folks, if you're living in this area where I'm saying, and then a big interstate, it's going to be I-40. It's really crossing over you right as we speak. But we still have bright green and bright red together. This thing is holding together really, really well. A little scary to me right here as I look at this. I'm going to look at correlation coefficient or debris tracker here, just see if we can see anything spiking up as it gone by. I saw the one thing spike up.
A little bit of that bright green there, just in the middle.
Yeah, it looks a little bit. I can't really tell, but I would just say if it was anywhere, it'd be like right in this area here, and that does line up with the radar, and it does line up with the bright green and bright red. So if it is on the ground right now, folks, it is right in this area here. It is right just east of Clarksburg, okay? And it is rolling. It would be rolling towards Park Road, near Holiday, near Old Union Church Road, near Highway 192. It's going to cross over Interstate 40 very, very quickly. And then it's going to go towards the Not Just Trace Road, 641. But yes, there is a little bit of concern with this one. I'm going to watch that. I see a little bit of green. So yes, if it's still holding together, again, folks, we're going to watch it for you. But it would be right where I'm circling it right in here. And if you are in this area where I'm talking about, right in this area right now, please get downstairs now, get down low, take your tornado precautions. It already has a history of producing a tornado. If it's not doing so right now, it could be doing it. Yes.
Update for you. It looks like they're planning on putting another tornado warning out for that cell in Carroll County. So that's the one that we have been looking out for now. And they're going to put it right up to the border of Perry County. So Carroll County, we're watching out for you guys right now. And it looks like they are probably going to continue this morning at that rate, which is understandable considering the storm has stayed relatively strong and is continuing to produce some elements that are very, very concerning, Danielle.
Oh, indeed, that is. I mean, I could see them putting out the warning because it is holding together, and that bright green and bright red is not going away. Now, as Christina mentioned, that's going to bring us down towards Perry County. Perry County, just to let you guys know, is right here. There's Lobelville. There's Perry County, okay? So it's going to come up right to here, the new tornado warning, which probably is going to include, I wouldn't be surprised, Parsons, you might be a part of this.
Just got a report of a tornado still on the ground between Yuma and Westport.
Okay, Yuma and Westport. Let's get down here. Let's look at this real quick. So we have a tornado. It is confirmed on the ground, folks. Yuma and Westport. I want to make sure you guys see this here. This is a very dangerous situation. I'm going to step on screen with you right now. Between Yuma and Westport, if you live in this area right here where the greens and reds are attached to each other, this is where the tornado is. It is confirmed. It is on the ground. You need to call your friends right now and tell them to take their tornado precautions. Text them. Let them know because, by the way, it's still light out right now. You can probably see the tornado, but there's so much rain around it. It could be rain wrapped, so it might be hard to see. By the way, this is heading due southeast. So Holiday, you'd be in the direct path. This is going to go over Interstate 40 here. So from Carroll County, could go over into parts of Henderson County and then also into parts of Decatur County there and also Benton County. Folks, there's a tornado. It is confirmed on the ground. It is one that we are taking seriously. This storm has been rotating for at least an hour. Okay, off and on. Okay, there goes our new tornado warning. So hang on, I'm going to take you to it real fast here as it steps on the screen and show you what's going on here. We're watching this one very carefully. There it is. Let me take you to the tornado warning here. And I guess I can't push the buttons. Let me go step off screen and push it for you so you can see everything.
I gotcha.
Yep. Okay. So here it is. It is now for Benton, Carroll, Decatur, Henderson. So still the same counties, but you can see now it is coming up right to the border of Perry County here, okay? So this is in effect until 8 o'clock. I was talking about Holiday. Holiday, you are in the direct path. There is a tornado on the ground. You need to act like there's one because there is one or there was one. So get down in your safe zone now. Start taking your tornado precautions. Lowest level, center of the room, a room with no windows. Think bathroom, basement, closet, hallway. Please do it. Take your family, take your pets, get there now because there is a tornado warning in effect until 8 p.m. And again, this does impact Holiday. It was between Westport and Yuma, okay, when it was last seen. So we have to watch that carefully. Now, here's the direct thing with everything as we go through this. I'll show you the velocity product right in here. Oh, we got a new severe thunderstorm warning now, too. Let me go to that. Oh, that's that cell I was just talking about earlier that I was worried about. So now we have a new severe thunderstorm. So we have several things going on right now, just to let you know, and I'm going to break everything down for you. But we now have a new severe thunderstorm warning for Dickson, Houston, and Humphreys counties, okay? This is a cell I was watching. Did have a little bit of potential broad rotation with it. I told you how it was bowing with strong damaging winds. Well, now it has a strong damaging winds attached to it. That's winds of 60 miles an hour. A little bit of hail with this one. And again, it is moving to the east. And what's it moving to the east at, Christina? Do you know? What does it say?
This one looks like it is... No, we don't... Oh, 60 miles an hour. 60 miles an hour, this one looks like it's moving.
Oh, no, 60 mile per hour wind. Sorry, east at 35.